welcome back to my channel. So today I filmed my current eyebrow routine. I never have done my eyebrows on camera. I mean, I've done it a little bit in my tutorials, but I never showed you a step-by-step on how I actually do it. So if you want to see how I got these brows, please keep on watching, and don't forget, if you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button down below. First, I'm starting off with this MAC 266 brush, and then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. This is what I use to fill in my eyebrows. And I'm going to start with small strokes starting on the bottom, not at the very top, but at the bottom, and work my way down the side of my brows towards the end. And then after that, I'm just going to start in the top and fill it in. Make sure you do really light strokes, because then otherwise your brows will look too dark. Now I'm going to very lightly fill in the front part of my brow, and you want this part to be the lightest part, and you want the end to be the darkest. So I'm just lightly filling it in and making sure all the areas are matching. Now this is a little trick I learned. If you take any brush and put it at the end of your nose and connect it to where your brow ends, that is where your true brows should end when you are filling in your brows. So as you can see here, I'm just filling in the end of my brows a little bit more to be more pronounced and darker and really meet at that spot where it should end. Let's go in with this MAC 212 brush, and I'm going to use that along with the MAC NW35 Studio Finish Concealer, and I'm just going to define my brows, and I'm basically going to put concealer all around my brows just to really clean it up and give it a really sharp look. And I use a cream concealer because I find it's easier to work with around your brows. So you're basically going to want to put concealer all around your brows, just where the hair ends, and just don't worry, we're going to blend it out later. Just draw like a box kind of shape, I guess. Now I'm going to take that same brush and rub the excess concealer off on the back of my hand, just so that way when I'm blending out the concealer around my brows, it doesn't look too cakey. And if you're feeling like the brush isn't doing as good of a job for you, you can always take your fingers and blend out the concealer around your eyebrows, and the warmth from your fingers should blend the concealer out really well. So now I'm just using the trick again and lining up my brows, making sure it matches. Now I'm going to take my translucent powder by Laura Mercier and just take a little fluffy brush and dip it into the powder very slightly and tap off the excess. This is going to help with blending out that concealer and making sure it doesn't get cakey around the brows, because sometimes if you don't do this step, the concealer does get cakey, and I hate when my concealer gets cakey around my brows. It really kills the whole look. And as you can see here, I got some on my nose, but don't worry, I wiped that off, and yeah, it just blends out really well. So now I'm going in with my NYX eyebrow shaper. It's basically a wax that just really holds the brows in place. As you can see, I had some really crazy brows that were sticking up in the front, and I just put a little wax and just blended out with my finger, and the hairs went flat. And I really like this to hold the brows when they're going crazy during the day. This really holds them in place. You can also use a clear brow gel. I know a lot of people prefer that over the wax. So now here you can see the big difference between my finished eyebrow and my unfinished eyebrow. Yes, I know it looks like a piece of my eyebrow is missing. I do have a scar there, and the hair never grew back. So as you can see here, I filled that side in really well. If you want to see a video on how I fill in my eyebrow with the scar and there's no hair there, then please leave a comment down below, and I will definitely do that for you. So these are my final brows. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. And if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That would help me out a lot. My body aches to be satisfied.